Hi, Mikael.
Hello.
Saturday felt like a huge moment in the season. We saw your celebrations as well. So, did you feel like it was a significant moment?
Yes, it was a significant moment, a really nice moment to live together. But that's on the past, and now the full focus is on tomorrow.
We've seen Max show his talent since the beginning of the season, but the manner how he scored and how he impacted the game was pretty special. And so, how proud were you of him, and what's he been like since?
Well, very much, obviously, to do what he did in such a moment, very rare to see, or impossible almost. He's done it, and now it's football. And now what you've done a few days ago is not relevant anymore. It's about the next one.
And on the game tomorrow, could you just ask some fitness questions, please? So there's no Jury and Timber and Martin Ødegaard in training. Are they out for tomorrow?
Yes, both of them are out, yeah.
Leandro Trossard was back. Is he available?
He's okay. He felt good, so he's available.
And any other fitness issues?
No, any other news.
And with Leverkusen last week, it was a tight game against them in Germany, a well-organised side. So what are you expecting tomorrow?
Well, very much the same, and watching them play against Bayern Munich at the weekend, very similar. So again, really well coached, a team with a very clear structure, really good individuals. If not, obviously we are not in a stage in the competition that we are in right now. So we know what we have to do, and in front of our crowd, with our people, putting all the energy in the world again, hopefully we're going to do it.
Good afternoon, Mikael. I know you say you're moving on, but just reflecting on Saturday, in the 6 and a bit years that you've been here, can you recall anything like that feeling that you've had there?
Every feeling is different. We had so many beautiful moments throughout this period. The reason one obviously is the one that you have at more recent. That's what is very special. But as I said, let's have another wonderful one tomorrow.
I know there'll be a will probably just to keep everything calm around Max. So with that in mind, is there any thing that you've put in place, like maybe any players that you might have assigned to him, maybe mentor him?
Well, I think we have the leadership group, obviously, and certain individuals that are very close with him. The most important one is his family as well, and he's in a very good place there as well. And him, because he's used to a lot of things. He takes it very normally, and he knows that this sport is about today.
Just one player I want to ask you about in relation to that. Your captain is Martin Ødegaard, but he's also been a player who came through at a very, very young age as well. How important could he be to Max?
Yeah, all the experiences that the players have and they can share and explain, it's very useful, because probably he's going through things that some of us in the past we've been at his age, not many, but Martin is a really good example. Thank you.
Hi, Mikael. I know you don't tend to talk about players that aren't yours, but I want to ask you about a player that used to be yours, which is Dinos Mavropanos, who had an excellent game for West Ham and did Arsenal quite a huge favour. Could you just speak a little bit about what it was like to work with him and how thankful maybe you are for his efforts as well?
Yeah, very, very good character. A player that he was signed just before I arrived as well, and they had a long-term injury as well, and he didn't get that many minutes, but good to see him doing really well, and that's it. And all the players that they've been with us, wish them all the best.
And in all the jubilation of the game against Everton, we didn't really get to offer the opportunity to ask about the penalty that you didn't get in that game. And there's been a lot of talk and noise around it afterwards. Kai Havertz appeared to get clipped in it, and it was reviewed very quickly. What were your thoughts on that decision?
Yeah, watching it back when we watched it live, very disappointed that we didn't get a penalty, because it was very clear.
James, I've had it.
Hi, Mikael. Just on Martin, obviously he's missed the last few games. It must be difficult for him at the moment because there's so many big games. And you've got a cup final potentially, well, definitely on Sunday against Wembley, in which he, ostensibly would be leading the team out. Is he in contention for that?
Yeah, so we're really pushing. He really wants to try to be unavailable, but we'll have to wait and see in the next few days when he trains with the team how he feels. We know the game that we're going to be playing a few days again, and the more players that we have, the better.
Matt.
Hi, Mikael.
Hi.
On Saturday, you sort of seemed as passionate and as animated on the touchline as you have in a long time, sort of taking your jacket off, kicking every ball. You've spoken about the need for everyone to enjoy these moments. Are you genuinely able to enjoy it?
I love those moments, and when the team needs help and the crowd is pushing there, I think in any way that we can contribute, help, support the players, give them confidence and energy, we have to be there. And I think it makes a difference. And we notice immediately, the moment the crowd got more relaxed, more positive, the atmosphere changes and the players start to make better decisions, and we managed to win the game.
And you've had, this is I guess the 4th season now of you being on the touchline during a big title race. How are your emotions compared to previous seasons? Is it sort of more intense now, or how's it compared?
Probably the will to win increases year by year when you've been so close as well. But yeah, stay focused, live the present, enjoy it as well, because we have to feel privileged where we are, and then obviously have that will, that bite to make it happen.
James, CBS?
Hi, Mikael.
Hi.
When we're asking about cup final, is there? Have you got a sense of whether Jurian might be available for the cup final?
We don't know. I think with him it will be a matter of days, but not sure.
And obviously, you brought on Christian when Jurian came off, and I think maybe some fans and some observers would have thought that might say something about Ben White's fitness, that he might not be able to play an hour. Was that the case? And do you feel like Ben is in a position where he can start big games now?
Yeah, he's in a much better place. Being very unlucky this season in certain moments. He had very, very good moments as well throughout the season. So yeah, we need everybody available. We know what Ben gives us when he's at his best, and he trained today. He feels good. So we need everybody's contribution.
Okay, last couple in the As Live. We'll go to James from.
Hi, Mikael.
Hi.
Just after the first game against Leverkusen, you said that the team didn't have enough of an understanding of how to attack the block. Could you, without giving the game plan away, could you just talk a little bit more about that, what you need to do better?
Yeah, especially in the first half, and especially a lot of actions that we didn't even finish the actions, and we allowed counter-attacks there, which is the worst thing that we can do against them as well. So we will step up, we will make better decisions for sure, and be more of a threat, and that's the intention.
And obviously, the tie is very finely balanced. Do you think that the experience that you've had in this competition over the last couple of years will help the team handle the emotion and the occasion?
A lot of factors will contribute for us to be in the quarterfinals tomorrow night after the game, and we need to put every single element that we have to be in our favour to achieve that.
And just one on Max, if I can. Just after an impact like that, is your instinct to keep playing him or to protect him and pull him out?
Depending on the game and how he reacts, I think his reaction has been really positive, and in relation to what we need in the game, is always a possibility.
I think he's ready to play regularly now.
Yeah, regularly, yeah, depending what you call regularly.
And finally, go to Danny.
Afternoon, Mikael. Leverkusen midfield 2 were exceptional against you in Germany, and they seem to staff your game plan a little bit. What did they do that actually stopped you guys, and how have you looked at preventing this again?
Yeah, they have a lot of quality individually in a lot of areas of the pitch, and yeah, as every team, they have their strengths, their weaknesses, and we'll try to target them.
And Noni's been big in the cup competitions, coming on in Germany, winning the penalty. Do you think it's just his character to come on in the big moments, or is it just him repaying the faith that you put in him to come on and do the big things?
No, I think Noni's got the personality, especially when things are difficult to step in and make aggressive decisions, and obviously has the quality to deliver for sure.